Good evening. Before I start, I'd like to take a moment to thank Mr. and Mrs. Monheit, as well as Mr. and Mrs. Lubeck for this great celebration. Jill and Drew have been my second pair of parents since I've been about 5 years old. So I don't know where you guys are right now, but thank you. I don't know where Jill is either.
Jill's over here.
All right. Anyway, so I've known Jordan since he's been about 3 feet 5 inches tall and used to bring a Batman lunchbox to school every day. It's been a long time. When we first met, as any normal conversation goes, the first question that I asked Jordan was when his birthday was. He said, oh, it was August 16th. And I said, that's interesting. My birthday's August 15th. And from there on, it was pretty much love at first sight. Sorry, Susan. For the next 14 years, Jordan and I were pretty much inseparable. We dressed up as Spanky and Alfalfa for Halloween. I'll let you guys guess who was who. He would do the homework for our classes. I would copy his answers. He was the star of the soccer team. I would keep score on the sideline for the soccer team. You guys get the picture. Then Jordan and I went our separate ways for college. Jordan went to a Big Ten school at Michigan at Ann Arbor. And I went to a school upstate New York that had no football team. It was college and senior year when Jordan met Susan, I believe. Who looks fantastic, by the way, right? When he first met her, he told me that he met some girl that he really likes. And I didn't really need to ask Jordan if she liked him back, because Jordan's smart, he's good looking, he's funny, he's athletic. I'm sorry, Jordan, I can't read your handwriting. What does it say? I remember Jordan calling me around 2 a.m. one night in college. I'm not sure how I remember this, but he told me that him and Susan were officially dating. Now, Jordan was always the girlfriend type growing up, but this time I knew it was different. Now, Jordan being a diehard sports fan, he started taping the Knicks games, the Giants games, the Yankees games, and I was like, why aren't you watching these games? He's like, oh, Susan has to watch the news. I'm not sure the Michigan games got the same treatment, but the rest of them did. When Jordan met Susan, this is really when his life started to take off. He left New York with Susan, they both moved to Denver. And as much as this was to my dismay, I knew that Jordan was in good hands. Now, one barrier that I faced writing this speech was that Susan and I have never lived in the same state to really get to hang out too much. But as I realized this, I realized how awesome it's going to be now that I have the rest of my life to now get to know Susan. Because if I know Jordan and if I know Susan, I know they're both extremely loyal, they're both extremely dedicated to each other, and they both truly love each other. So as much as I want to wish you guys good luck, I don't really think I need to. So on that note, I'd like everyone to raise their glass and wish Jordan and Susan a happy life and full of love, happiness, and Michigan Wolverine victories.